Today, I reset the NBA to 2010, and we're going to simulate a few seasons here just to see what happens in the new history. So as you guys can see, October 26, 2010, and this is a very accurate roster right here. The best player in the league currently is LeBron James, and he's actually followed by Kobe at the same overall. Pau Gasol is also at 99, Dwight Howard, Dirk Nowitzki, Carmelo Anthony's a 99, Yao Ming's a 99, Tony Parker is also 99, and the last player that's a 99 is Tim Duncan. So you guys saw Tony Parker was the best point guard in the league, but right behind him is Chris Paul at a 97. When it comes to shooting guard, Dwayne Wade is the second best shooting guard in the league. We got Brandon Boy, a big what if right there. And this is Ray Allen before he joined the Heat. Now small forward, we got double 99 overall, but Kevin Durant currently is a 96. Maybe he's going to be a 99 in his second season. But a player like Rudy Gay and Danny Granger, they're both 90 overall in the sim. And behind Pau Gasol and Dirk is Carlos Boozer at a 95 overall. Then we got Mari Stoudemire as a 93. And the best center in the league is Dwight Howard, followed by Yao Ming and Tim Duncan. And there's a big fall off down to Brook Lopez and then Marc Gasol. We even have Chris Anderson in his prime at an 87 overall. And the worst team in the league is between the Bobcats right here, which they don't really have a great team. And then you go over to the Bucks. Yeah, their team's not great either. And Derrick Rose currently isn't even the best player on the Bulls, as you guys saw with Carlos Boozer. And actually, I'm gonna take it back. The Clippers might be the worst team in the league, but at least they got Blake Griffin at 21 years old. And you got the Grizzlies, who look ultra tough at this point right here. They might be a threat. I know you guys wanted to see what the big three Heat was looking like. This is what it's currently looking like. They don't really have much of a bench in this sim because that wasn't how it was in real life this season. And here were the Kings with rookie DeMarcus Cousins. I'm pretty sure this is. He's only a 76. Melo's still on the Nuggets. I think this season he joined the Knicks in real life. And the Lakers, man, they got 299 overalls, but will their bench be enough to win? This is right after the championship. So who knows? Maybe Kobe gets a three-peat in this sim. You guys have to just stay tuned. And also the Spurs, obviously they got this big three right here, 299 overalls and a great bench. So they might be the favorites overall. Russell Westbrook's only an 84 this time. We got Harden on this team as well, super duper young. And don't sleep on Stephen Curry and Monte Ellis, but Curry's at 82. But that's enough looking at overall. Let's go ahead and simulate the first season. Wow, I wasn't expecting this, but Pau Gasol is the league MVP. And honestly, he didn't average anything too crazy, but 50, 40, 90 from the field. And if you guys care, the rookie of the year was Greg Monroe. We scroll over to the sixth man of the year. You already know it's going to be Manu Ginobili, as long as he was on the bench. Kobe is the defensive player of the year, even though he's a little bit older. He's 32 at this time. So low key, what this means, the Lakers might be still winning the championship. And Nick Young is the most improved player. This is the all NBA first team on the screen right now if you guys care. But let's look at these standings. The Magic were the best team in the East with the Bulls just behind them, and everyone else is kind of low wins. And the Lakers won 69 games. Yeah, they're definitely going to be there. But the Spurs, man, they're the fourth seed. That's kind of crazy. And the league leader for points per game this season was Carmelo Anthony on the Nuggets. We go over to the rebounds now. Dwight Howard is up there. That's not really a surprise, but what's a surprise to me is 13.1 rebounds from Dirk Nowitzki. That's crazy. Tony Parker was the league leader in assists. You would think it would be like Chris Paul, which actually he was number 4 on that one. And Derrick Rose led the league in steals per game, Kobe just barely behind him. And not really a surprise again, Dwight Howard 2.9 blocks per game right there, Yao Ming at 2.7. But let's go ahead and simulate the first round. So in the first round, the Lakers take out the Rockets in 6. Meanwhile, the Spurs lose to Dirk and the Mavericks in game 7. So that Mavericks versus Lakers series about to go crazy. And the only other game 7 in the first round was the Heat versus Sixers, where the Heat barely squeezed by, and now they got to face the Bulls. So we're just going to go ahead and hit that simulate round button once again because there's too much to pay attention to. And looks like there were 3 game 7s this round. The first one was the Magic versus Hawks, where the Hawks barely beat the Magic. And then the 6th-seeded Miami Heat with the big 3 beat the Bulls in 7. And they got to face the Hawks in the conference finals. And now we got the Lakers and Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals. Melo versus Kobe. And we even have a chance of Kobe versus LeBron as well. And both series are actually tied at 1-1 after the first 2 games. And oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. Both series just ended in game 6. It's the Hawks versus Lakers. It's a little bit of a reminder of the rosters here. These are the Lakers. They're looking solid with 299 overalls. But the Hawks, I didn't even show at the beginning of the video because I didn't think they would do good. But I guess because it's like an all-around team here. Jamal Crawford not winning the 6th man of the year. But after game 1, the Lakers blew them out. Oh my god. And the Lakers are currently up 3-1 in this series. So we're gonna go ahead right here to Simcast. Oh my god. It looks like the Lakers are gonna complete their 3-peat with Kobe Bryant here in the 2010s. And here we go. The Lakers got the ball, winning by a ton of points. Literally 4 seconds left, and they're gonna complete the 3-peat. Can they win 4 in a row in this sim? I don't even know, bro. Kobe might just be overpowered. And there is the team celebrating. We got Matt Barnes and then Andrew Bynum over there with Kobe Bryant, Derek Fisher, and everybody else on the team. But where's Pau Gasol at? And we actually got Phil Jackson as the coach as well in this era because he obviously was still the coach. And there it is. Kobe's holding up the championship. That's number 6 for him right there. He ties Michael Jordan now. He could end up becoming the new GOAT in the sim. And wow, Pau Gasol with the MVP and Finals MVP. That's crazy. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the offseason here. So I would look at free agency, but honestly, we're just going to check all the teams out in the second season and just see if anything's crazy going on. Which, oh, I forgot to check the draft. I wanted to show you guys the draft. Well, going into season number 2, LeBron is the best player in the league, followed by Kobe Bryant. And there's not as many 99 overalls this time around, so we definitely got some regression. For example, Dwight Howard and Pau Gasol. The best point guard in the league is still Tony Parker. Best shooting guard is still Dwayne or Kobe Bryant. The best is still LeBron James and Melo. Honestly, the best is the same, except for now Yao Ming's the best center. So the Bucks ended up getting Kawhi Leonard. That's one of the rookies this season. And as we kind of predicted, Blake Griffin has tremendously improved, and they actually are coming up with a decent team now. Oh, and they even drafted Jonas Valanciunas. The Grizzlies had a huge changeup. They got David West and Rudy Gay they're up to. Oh my god, the Lakers somehow picked up Andre Iguodala. They might 4P, bro. This could be really the sim where we see Kobe Bryant become the GOAT. And Marc Gasol went to the Pacers as well as Mike Conley. Okay, so they stole both the Grizzlies players there. The Pacers are definitely a threat. And don't forget, they do have young Paul George who hasn't really developed yet. Oh, and the Pistons, they ended up drafting Kyrie. Zach Randolph ended up on the Suns. This team's not good though, but let's go ahead and simulate the season again. Okay, this is more normal now. LeBron with the MVP. And we got Kyrie Irving averaging 20 points per game, rookie of the year. Manu back-to-back, you guys know. Kobe back-to-back, who knows, 4 in a row. But here we go with the standings once again. And the Pacers, I predicted it. The Pacers are one of the best teams in the league, or the best at least in the East. And the best in the West are still the Lakers. And now the Spurs are back. They're at a 2nd seed. But yeah, we have 2 teams with 18 wins down here. And then in the West, a 19-win team. And I'll actually show you guys the draft this time because this draft's going to be pretty good, I think. Melo is a pure bucket. He averaged nearly 32 points per game. Meanwhile, the league leader in rebounds this season was Amare Stoudemire, not Dwight. Then we go over to assists, Tony Parker, then LeBron, and then we got Chris Paul. Chris Paul's kind of slacking. It might be because he has bad teammates, but the steals, 2.4 for Derrick Rose, and Kawhi, rookie of the year, or rookie at least in his rookie year, 1.9. But 3+ blocks for Brook Lopez. He went crazy this season. Yeah, we're just going to simulate the round. We're not paying attention to this first round very much at all. There were a bunch of game 7s. I'm not even going to describe them, man. Let's keep going. Well, actually, there is a series I want to look at right here. The Lakers versus Thunder. This is about to be crazy. Okay, forget I ever said that because it really ended in 5 games. But now we got a huge series for the Lakers. It's the Lakers versus the Spurs in the West side. Now on the East side, it's the Knicks versus Bulls. A little bit of reminder of the teams here. They got Andre Iguodala on the Lakers now. That's a real big 3. Go over to the Spurs. They got their big 3 as well with a good bench. Now the Knicks, that's kind of surprising that they're here because they don't really have the best team. But then we go over to the Bulls. Once again, not the biggest surprise, but they do have Derrick Rose and Carlos Boozer. But will the Spurs stand in the way of Kobe and actually 4-peating? It honestly did not do anything. He just swept them. And meanwhile, the Bulls 1-5. It's the Bulls versus Lakers. And if I compare these rosters, man, I think it's going to be an easy championship for Kobe again. I mean, yeah, once again, the Lakers are up 3-1. So right now, the Lakers are up by 7 with 9 seconds left, and they have the ball, meaning the Lakers have yet again won the championship. They won both seasons of the sim so far, and this means Kobe Bryant has 4-peated for a 7th ring. Hey, comment down below. Is Kobe the GOAT right now? I could definitely see a narrative about the Finals MVP though, especially if he doesn't win this season, because yeah, Shaq won Finals MVPs, and then you had Pau Gasol last season. If he doesn't win it this season, there might be a little bit of a fraud case for Kobe. I hate to say it, man. I love Kobe, man, but there might be a fraud case building for him. Yeah, we're creating fake narratives for this sim. That's crazy, but there are the Lakers celebrating, but who's going to be winning that Finals MVP, man? Kobe's holding up the championship once again. 7 rings. Can't even put it on one finger. I mean, he couldn't do that last season either, but who's wins Finals MVP? Pau Gasol again. Yo, he's about to be carried by Shaq and Pau Gasol for his career. That's the narrative, I guess. Yeah, Kobe only had 21 in this game. Pau Gasol is going crazy. Here we go with the rookies, and apparently I'm using the Sixers, and they got Damian Lillard at the 4th pick. Anthony Davis was the 1st pick to the Kings. Draymond went to the Pistons. The Hornets got Bradley Beal. Let's go ahead and get to the next season, man. So still the best player in the league is LeBron James. I don't think that's ever going to change. But if we go position by position, the best point guard in the league is now Monte Ellis in this universe. Tony Parker is the 2nd best with Chris Paul at the 3rd. So those ones are kind of still in the same range. But man, Monte Ellis being the best point guard is crazy. Then we go over to shooting guards. Kobe still with 99 overall. He could easily 5-peat here. Dwayne Wade, Manu still here as well. Now we go over to small forwards. Melo was not 99, and Kevin Durant went down to a 91. Maybe because he's angry or something. Who knows? And then we got Dirk still with the best power forward in the league with Pau Gasol. And the centers, Tim Duncan is the only 99 overall center left. But let's simulate this season. Let's go. I'm hoping that Kobe can 5-peat. Man, I just want to see it happen. And Kobe Bryant is the MVP. He heard we were calling him a fraud and he said, bet, bro. That is some true Mamba mentality. But Rookie of the Year is Anthony Davis here. Then we got Sean Livingston, 6th Man of the Year. Not no Jamal, not no Manu, not even Lou Will. It's Sean Livingston. And Defensive Player of the Year is now LeBron instead of Kobe. And Jimmy Butler, we didn't even check where he went. He went to the Raptors and he's winning Rookie or Most Improved Player. No, he went like 2 seasons ago, didn't he? I'm tripping. But here we go with the NBA standings. The best team in the East are the Pacers. And I just realized we didn't even really look at the rosters last season. I'm sorry about that. We go over to the West here. You got the Spurs as the best team in the league. And the Lakers are right behind. So the Lakers aren't going away. Now, who are the worst teams in the league? 16 wins for the Hornets and 13 for the Cavs. But the Cavs need like a generational superstar. LeBron is not coming to save him. But let's do a little roster look right now. Here's the Sixers I've never shown, by the way. But Chris Paul is on the Bobcats. That's actually kind of ironic because he went from the Hornets to the Bobcats. And Kawhi is going crazy on the Bucks with Brook Lopez here. So that's a crazy little duo. And this was the worst team in the league, which, I mean, they're not that bad, but that's kind of crazy. They need an actual good draft. I mean, maybe honest they would get. And these are the Lakers. They really don't have a bench anymore at all. It's just Pau Gasol and Kobe. This is going to be difficult. In this whole video, Dwight Howard has been chilling on his Magic team with like no insane help. Oh my God, Russell Westbrook went to the Mavericks, man. We should have looked at this beginning of the season. And Melo went back up to a 99. I know we showed that he was a 98, but I guess he just kind of got mad and got better. And this is the Pacers team that's going crazy in the East, but let's see if they do good in the playoffs. And Iggy, wasn't he on the Lakers? So now he's on the Pistons and he's with Kyrie. That's, I guess that's interesting. That's honestly all that's notable. I mean, Stephen Curry only an 85 overall. Let's go ahead and simulate this first round. All right, we got a rematch in the Western Conference Finals of the Spurs versus Lakers. Will the Spurs finally beat the Lakers? We had to see, man. And then we got the Celtics versus Bulls. Let's go ahead and check out those rosters. So the Celtics right here, they got their big 3 going on still, but they're definitely aging. And then you got the Bulls right here, which they keep just falling short, man, just barely falling short. The Bulls swept the Celtics and the Lakers are actually in trouble. They're down 3-2 to the Spurs. You already got it. No, we got to go ahead and go to the Simcast for this one right here because it's an important matchup. This might end Kobe's reign on the league and it might be a passing of the torch type moment. Maybe LeBron comes out and takes over, but the Lakers, man, they did their thing just to survive to go to Game 7. The only bad thing is Game 7 is in San Antonio. No home court advantage for the Lakers here, and you guys know how the Staples Center gets, and oh my God, the Spurs just took out Kobe Bryant completely out of the league right here. Kobe is done for. We got a Spurs versus Bulls finals, and I think it's finally the Spurs time because look at the overalls versus the Bulls. Might even be Derrick Rose's time, who knows? And the Spurs are up 3-2. And here we go. There are 2 seconds left. The Spurs are up by 10 points. The Spurs are going to be the champions of this season if they actually just pass the ball, Richard Jefferson. There we go. Boom. They are going to be... Why'd you shoot that? That's just so random. Okay. Anyway, there we go. The Spurs are the champions. They ended the streak of the Lakers. But hey, that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed that video, make sure you guys click the video on the screen right now. You guys will enjoy that one just as much.